Let's be real. Why are you still single? I pretty much never leave the house, waiting for the love of my life to magically appear and knock on my door. Scared of rejection and never get enough courage to ask any girls out. Crippling anxiety and self-doubt. Hard to trust and open up to people. Lost my husband, and honestly, I'm not looking for anyone else. Being single doesn't bother me anymore. I'm not over my ex. I tried dating after him, and I just hated it. So I'd rather be single, heal, and enjoy my own company for the first time in years. Ex-wife bailed on me and the kids, was single for 5 years, started dating someone, and she slipped and accidentally fell on her ex's wiener in his 2007 Camry. Probably need another 5 to recoup. Because I'm tired of dragging my trauma around and using it to hurt others, so I'm staying single until I'm not toxic anymore. Because I'm a giant mess, both physically and mentally/emotionally. Nobody I'm attracted to likes me back. I get attached way too easily because I've never really felt loved. The moment someone shows me even a little bit of attention, I'm hooked. Because my soulmate is probably stuck in traffic. BCZ, I prefer my peace of mind. Because I can't find anyone I like a lot who also really likes me. It's hard to find chemistry and compatibility. Plus, I'm 49, so the pool of single people is much smaller than in your 20s. Got cheated on? I'm a very boring guy with nothing much to say. Just got out of an emotionally draining relationship of 2.5 years. I'm only left with empty shell and trust issues as ex drained out all my mental energy and positivity. Now I'm trying to rebuild myself with self-care and self-love while embracing that I am enough to live life as single. I dated a lot in my 20s and early 30s, but never found anything lasting, just flings. I was always the placeholder girlfriend that they would date until someone better came along. This was in the early days of dating apps, so you always felt like someone better could be a click away. I also didn't want kids, so that further limited my options. I eventually aged out of the prime dating pool and decided to just be alone. I'm selfish and love the freedom I have. Honestly, being in a relationship just sounds draining. I genuinely don't like people. There's a very small number of people I get along with, and certainly not in a romantic or intimate way. I'm not trying to get into a relationship. It happens cool, but I'm not searching. I work 9 to 5 and study. In the little time I have for myself, I want to just relax. Relationship is work. The juice is no longer worth the squeeze. Recovering from my last relationship. Don't miss the person, but dating with the same level of emotional investment will take some time for me. There's a whole lot of crazy out there. Words cannot express how much I hate the phrase still single. As if being single was this waiting, transitory state to real life, which is being in a relationship or a marriage. But I have never conceived of my life that way, at least not since I was also enough high school to understand that relationships or marriage are not these inevitable goals that I am obligated to seek out. And so I hate this type of question due to the assumption built into it. I was born single. Single is my norm, the default state of my existence. Relationships are things that I have actively departed from my default to engage in. So it's endlessly bizarre to me that I have to justify being single. I think people who are in a relationship are the ones who should be explaining why. So what I wish people would ask is, why are you in a relationship? I ain't looking to date. I enjoy my chill single life too much. I'm a highly neurotic person. I can't tolerate other people, and they wouldn't put up with my shit either. I want to be left alone. Because I don't need a person in my house who feels entitled to a free housekeeper/nurse/counselor, but gives nothing back. Gotta love myself first before committing to anyone. Broke. I haven't felt that way about someone in many years. I had a conversation with a group of older people, 40s, 50s, and they said men really only fall in love once. After they get their heart broken, they never fall again. These were men and women saying this. At that time, I just laughed it off, but it's starting to feel true. I'm not scared of love, and I miss being in love. I just haven't felt that way about anyone in a decade. The good ones have already been taken. I have very little interest in settling. I'd rather be single than be together long-term with someone that I don't think is the right match. I've seen that shit with my parents, and it isn't pretty. The people I want don't usually want me. I'm too scared to get into a relationship with a man. Don't want anyone to hurt me. I'm 29 and pretty much never met anyone I connect with. And honestly, being single my entire life, I'm pretty much at the point where I don't think I even want a relationship. Too accustomed to being alone and just doing my own thing.